wasted time. Let's waste some time together.
Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today we talk about Rogue, smoking a cigar, which you guys will see here. I didn't want to include facecam here, and I'm leaks because I just killed Prod with the boys. And actually, let me go check something out before I talk about Rogues. If my gold balls are up, because I really like to farm these. Oh, fuck, I lost my mount. I gotta get my mount back. That's fucking leaks waste right there. By the way, I'm running out of haste leaks. Fucking OTM needs to put out a new update for this game so we can finally all get hastes again, and the update comes around and people spend their monthly salary on the game again. Would be fucking nice if they did though, I'm not gonna lie. We're running on a flat drive phase right now, it's annoying, it's really annoying. By the way, sorry for any background noise, I got my fan running and the window is open just to blow out the smoke. Unfortunately, the ventilation system doesn't work properly here, so we gotta fix it this way. I'll put the fan on maximum to kind of like try to figure it out. But the room's filling with smoke. Actually, it's a decent sized room I'm in right now. You could say it's my living room or something, but it's yeah, it's what it is. And actually, the cigar is really nice, by the way. Well, yeah, you guys know that I didn't want to include the face cam for obvious reasons. I just didn't feel like including this here because this is a Celtic Heroes only topic. And by the way, sorry if I'm shitting on all the hotbars here. I'm haste leaks, so I don't care. I'm just trying to get out some kills here and farm some Boggle Medallions, which we'll sell at the end of the video as well. So if we get some lustrous, that'd be kind of nice. And by the way, how can it be that I play this server since I'd say 2 years now, a little over 2 years, or like 2 years, I don't know exactly. Let's just say 2 years now. And how am I under the like in the top 100? Actually, rank what is it called? 94. I'm dying. Nah, let me pull it up. Anyways, I'm rank 93 of 100 in most kills on the server, which is ridiculous for this playtime. There's a lot of people inactive, but the leaderboard still shows some guys which I never see online anyways. So I'm blowing quite a lot of smoke out here. But yeah, the class Rogue. Let's talk about it. So why do I play Rogue? This is not meant to, it's not a video about why I play Rogue specifically or something. It's just about the class Rogue, okay? So the Rogue is meant to be like an assassin class, which this game really doesn't succeed at bringing that over. It's there's no way they can deliver on this. There's nothing that shows the Rogue like sneaky in this except the skill sneaky attack. Not even Shadow Strike is sneaky because you still have to be quite close to the enemies, and it's glitched as fuck. Sometimes you move behind the enemies and shit. It's really not like a good skill, to be honest. Just to be fair honest. Just giving my honest opinion about this stuff all the time. You guys know I don't talk bullshit to you, so I don't know why rogues are like not rogue-ish in this game, but let's just talk about the two damage types of rogues, and this is basically why I decided on becoming a rogue in this game, and it's my main class on every server. And by the way, so you guys see what I did with the fashion and dodge ghoul mix. This is the only way this is mixed properly. Well, you can see in the back here, there's the belt is looking through, which is kind of it's kind of bad that items don't like stack up, and fashion armor would have been an easy fix for the admins to implement, but they didn't, unfortunately. I mean, I understand it is some work because you have to overlay all the items and like put different layers and animations and shit, but it still would have been like a nice feature to see in this, especially since it got a graphic update 5 years ago now. And this game is getting old. I'm playing this since years, and actually I didn't start the game as Rogue. Rogue was my second toon, and let's talk about the two damage types. Back then, basically, Rogue could only be dagger. Right, there was nothing like eggy spears and shit. It was only dagger. And when I played this game, the Golden Bodkin, which was a piercing offhand from a shop which was really OP back then, that's basically what it is. So I played this game when rogues were like, they were kind of like rogue-ish back then, and the armor looked a lot rogue design-esque, like the old ones. I can show you some concept arts about how the game wanted to look, or like how rogue should have looked, and like they turned out to be, I don't know, it didn't turn out to be what it was. I don't know when they ditched the concept. But yeah, the rogue basically can be two kind of like builds. It can be spear or dagger. These are the most efficient ones. There's also a knuckle kind of like build, which nobody really uses because it's kind of bullshitty, and knuckles they don't make sense just for like farming. It's cool, and for the looks, like knuckles look badass, but there's no really supportive skills of knuckles. So you can't use not sneaky, you can't use assassinate. There's no skills to use basically for knuckles. Knuckles have been like an auto build, so nobody does it anyways. So right now, popular are Spear and the Dagger Rogues. I played both. They must have both like with a really thick German accent that was like both. This is a rogue. That's how you would say it in like a proper German accent, but I prefer to say the rogue because unfortunately a lot of people in my country, which is Germany, don't get fooled if I say I'm Italian. I'm not. Like I'm only trolling my clannies when I say I'm Italian. Like everybody that's new and that asks where I'm from, I'm like fucking Italy, dude. I'm from Florence, you guys know. I only eat spaghetti and cook pizza all day. A lot of people in my country, they unfortunately they cannot pronounce the th properly, so they always say z, like a z and an e, which is kind of, I don't know why they say z to everything, like the house. It's the house. So I can fortunately enough, I can spell properly, so it's kind of cool. So the rogue is basically really OP at any boss, and it's really mandatory to have a rogue everywhere. It's gonna get the mount here for a second. So you can see the rogue stance, it's pretty I would say unrealistic how the daggers are like, they're like hanging there. I think the rogue should have still have them in there in both hands, which it was back then till 240 and 15 when they upgraded the engine and they kind of fucked everything up. And that was like kind of like the end of Celtic Heroes as well. Let me get my where's my dagger? Where's my fucking dagger? That's my dagger. So as we just heard, the rogue can play two roles, which is spear and dagger. And dagger is the one to go for when you want to like boss fight and you want to be like endgame-esque. And everything else you can pretty much run spear for, like locker tunes or just fun PvP tunes. And PvP sneaky attack does not matter that much because if you're not endgame and you don't have like hot swaps, it's a pretty slow recharging skill. And I just want to be honest here, if you can get a sneaky off at a ranger, that's really great, but the most rangers will long shot you at the start of the duel anyways and interrupt your sneaky, so it won't matter for PvP that much. But sneaky is like such an OP skill, it's really godlike. And I used to play some Assassin's Creed, as well as on my iPod 2G, there was a game called Assassin's Creed Mobile, I think, which it still was out there back then. I don't think you can download it anymore. I think it's off the App Store at the moment, or like since like 5 years or something. But I like the look of the hood and the rogue-esque theme, like being sneaky, all that cool stuff, which in this game you cannot do. There's no way to hide yourself, though there's like the hide skill, but you're still visible to other players, and it doesn't make any sense. So the rogue's basically just pure DPS at this point, which is kind of like missing the point of the rogue, because the rogue should not have that much DPS as it has right now. It should be like fast DPS, but not that much DPS. So right now a rogue and ranger, they can be pretty much on par at every boss. If you claim bullshit, then that's how it is, but it is just my experience throughout the years. I'd say rogues are pretty much the only ones that can get the most kills, followed by druids. Druids are pretty OP at Bloodthorn though, and Dihutu, which these are druid bosses, not gonna lie. Like the druids, they can hit fucking hard on this one. But the class rogue is so what it is basically. It was meant to be like a sneaky assassin-esque class, but fashion, the choice of the weapons, DPS wise, damage wise, build wise, it kind of fucked up this whole theme. Like I don't think that it's appropriate for a oh, there's Arum, fucking legend. I don't think it's appropriate for rogue to have like that much damage. It's just how it is. I think they should have like nerfed that and made the attack speed way faster. Just give it like different kind of like daggers, like the new daggers, like this Getty dagger. Sure, it looks cool, same of the offhand, but they're not really rogue-esque. They look like kind of like blades. The only daggers which are like really dagger-esque in this game are Dragonlord ones and the starter ones for beginners. Anything else just so blade-esque. Even the Meteoroid blade says blade, frozen blade, it doesn't even say dagger, it's just blade at this point. Don't get me wrong here, they are like pretty cool looking and stuff, but it just kind of like fails at being what it is supposed to be. And something, if you guys are like interested in rogues and builds, there's quite a few chat groups about that stuff on the internet, and if you have like one or two clannies that are rogues that are really endgame-esque, like for me, the guy to talk to when I want to talk rogues right now is called Tyzir. He's also on the server in my clan right now. I think he's online. He's online, Tyzir. So if I want to talk rogues and builds, this guy, he's got all the knowledge. He's like a fucking rogue knowledge base. He's like a whole encyclopedia in one guy. It's It's insane what this guy knows about rogues. Also about builds and stuff. So it's always fun to talk rogue to this guy. But getting back to the topic here, so the class rogue is pretty simple in this game. It only has like 2 or 3 main skills, which I would talk to you about in just a minute. But just focus on this. So look, you have these main skills. Then you have some secondary skills, which are basically just secondary attack skills like rend. And then there's some defense skills, like poison weapon is, in my opinion, a defense skill, riposte, and fast reflex as well. So these are like kind of like your defense or like debuff buff skills which you can use in for this class basically. There's nothing like special about these either. But let's talk through the main skills here. So the main skills for your rogues gonna be sneaky, double attack unfortunately nowadays, and quick strike. The rest is not really like mainable. Shadow Strike most likely will not hit as much as it can in bosses, because bosses usually resist that shit a lot. Assassinate is a skill that's, I wouldn't call it the main skill. I would still say it's really cool to have for like bossing when you have like hotbar and stuff, as well as for PvP where it's not main. Then there's Shadow Strike in this game. Shadow Strike is like one of those secondary skills, just like Rend. These are like secondary skills which you cast every other day. Every other second, I was gonna say. I don't know why I said day, maybe because it's day starting over again soon, so probably said because of that shit. And if you were looking for or like seeking for like a really informative video about this class, I kind of want to do an in-depth guide, but it's gonna be kind of hard to do that shit, because that would require some more work than just what I'm doing right now. But as you can see, the rogue still kills pretty quick and everything, and it looks kind of smooth. Though the attack animations for these skills, they're kind of stupid. The same way, like, nobody would swing the dagger like that, or like this. These skills, it looks so fucking unrealistic, and it kind of like, it kind of is, I don't know, it's not how I like to play rogue. So I think that the animations in this game are pretty fucked up. Like, that was a good attack animation, that one was, it was okay, that is good. But then we got these, like, check this out. Nobody would ever use a dagger like that. And if you want to see the animation pattern for this is well like this jump and kind of like peek from side swing-esque thing. Nobody will do that shit. So I think dagger should really be back to basic here in this game, which they were before. Though the animation looked really simple, it really worked, and it really was fun farming with that animation, which with this is not. So the worst thing that can happen to rogue, and the thing that really makes rogues look stupid, and any class makes look stupid, is the battle mount. Just check out the, let me just cast sneaky on this guy, and then just check out the auto animation on this thing. It's just a hack and slash kind of shitty like looking animation, which nobody would fight like that with a dagger. It's, I don't know why, that completely defeats the purpose of having a dagger. You could pretty much swing a sword at that, like that point, it's just swinging a sword or an axe. So it kind of looks stupid. The only class that really can look cool on these battle mounts is rangers and mages. Druids, I don't think druids should use these too much, because they have good stats, but they look kind of stupid. So I just prefer the old mount system where there wasn't like a battle mount system. I don't know why nobody asked for battle mounts, so I don't know why they even added these to the game. I mean, I do know why, you guys do know why, because a certain different like bigger MMORPG already does this, so they had to copy this. But it's the battle mounts lack so many animations, like it's kind of stupid. And this is not meant to be a rant about how bad rogue is or something, but the class is really cool and I really love to play this class. I kind of love this game as well. And it is what it is, but it's still not, I don't know. If I wanted to play rogue, I would kind of like expect something different. And it's, yeah, it is what it is. So let's just go to the castle and I'll show you what I mean when I say animations and shit. So we gotta go to the castle for this one and ignore bulk 6 here, which is unfortunate. I gotta ignore this, sorry. I'm doing a video here, I'm a YouTuber, I'm fame, dude. By the way, don't take that shit serious, that was just me mocking around, because people used to say this, they were like, yo, you're just a YouTuber, dude. You get all the gear for free and shit. Yeah, whatever. But anyways, yeah, let's just show you guys what I mean when they really had cool concept arts, and what they made out of this is unfortunate. So let me show you the most rogue-esque armor actually in the right place. Let's go to the other word for this one, because that's where it all really starts to make sense. Also in a way lose sense. So yeah, let's go to these guys. These guys will pretty much hook you up with the cool frozen armor, which everybody should have at level 135. It's mandatory as well. So get off the fucking stable, unequip all that shit. Let's start off with frozen, okay? So frozen armor, we're just talking armor, we don't talk weapons here. But let's just talk armor. Okay, so this armor, it looks kind of rogue-esque, right? So this is really cool. Like, this supports the rogue theme, though it's kind of frozen and it would be really cool to wear that shit. But it still, it supports the cause. The only thing that's really ugly about this armor is the head, like the cowl. It looks so fucking ugly, dude. Like, they should have like shaped it more like different, triangle-esque. I don't know why they did this. So it's basically like frozen for rogues. That's like the first Endgame-esque armor you get. And then you get Dragonlord, which is the coolest looking armor in the game. It just is the most badass, coolest looking thing in the game. I mean, look at this. This is almost perfect. This is what I mean when I say, yo, I want to play an assassin, like a dark, like ninja-esque guy. That is what I think this should look like. And Dragonlord, like the theme, like the dragon theme, is really present in this armor. The endgame look of this, and just everything screams danger and damage and yeah, rogue basically. The cowl is perfect. So I wish they wouldn't have included the dragon head, but it's Dragonlord armor. So yeah, that's what it is. You got some cool pouches in the back for like extra magazines for your MP5, AK-47, whatever you want to use. I'm just playing, dudes. And just imagine this with an AK-47. Looks cool, right? Yeah, that was just stupid. So then, which is so unfortunate, this Morty helmet first. Let's see it. Look at this. Okay. The Morty helmet fits the Dragonlord suit. The Dragonlord suit was made for you to kill Mortis, which drops his helm, so it's kind of cool, like these go hand in hand still, but it's already looking like, I don't know, like why would it drop like a helmet that's so fucking small? Like they could have went a really different way with this. Like a cowl made from dragon skin, that would have been appropriate for this. But they didn't. So yeah, no, if you really wanna cringe out, let's check this look. And by now this is standard for everybody in every endgame clan. So everybody at 205 should have this armor. This is Exalted Dragonlords. When it came out I was like, yo, that looks kind of cool, and then I checked, like, it lacks all the cool details of DL. It's basically DL but glowing purple, pinkish. So it's pink party armor, as my buddy Toothpick used to say on Epona. He was the first guy to call it pink party armor, which is just what it is. Nothing about this armor screams cool. Nothing. There's just nothing screaming rogue about this. Just nothing. This is just a badass giveaway. Imagine this guy walking up to you in the shadows. You just see all the fucking sparkling and pink shit. You would be like, what the fuck? Is the fucking clown? Whatever. You don't expect this to be a rogue, so it kind of defeats the purpose again here for being a rogue. And then what is really like cool, getting back at it, is this new armor set for this in-game tunes. It's called Dodge Goal, which I made a video about how to get and what it is. So this one looks kind of cool back then. This one really does look kind of cool. It is really good designed, and textures seem to be a little bit higher, but also lower resolution here and there, but they seem to be pretty much fine. Though this is also not what a rogue should look like. This is like, yo, I'm gold, I'm rich, look at this. This is my Gucci suit kind of shit. And I know what they kind of like try to implement like samurai kind of esque fashion and shit into this, and overall add to the theme of Gelebron and stuff, and Proteus, like the space robot-esque thing. I mean, the set looks cool, but it's just not rogue-esque enough. Like, if they really went rogue, they would have painted all the stuff that is gold on this one in black, and just the rest in gold maybe. Like, just revamp the colors right here. Just reverse everything. And then it would have been like a lot cooler than it is right now though. Right now, unfortunately, I don't have the full set, which I think it's going to come around at a later point. Maybe the next time the clan gives out Dodge School, I'll have enough attendance points, and people are like, yo, this guy is worthy of this set. And then I can get this set and show you guys the set, specifically my tune, which is kind of cool. And obtaining the set is like, yo, you're endgame, you're done. Quit the game now, I'm just playing. But it's really just endgame, and it is what it is. It's just bossy and aggressive. And that is what this is meant to be like. I hope this video kind of like showed you what I mean when I say, yo, rogues are kind of cool, but they're not really rogues. So it's not really like, yeah, what it is. And once again, if you hope for a in-depth guide on rogue, this is not it. It's gonna come at some point later. I'm still working on this stuff. It takes a lot of work to like figure out all the components and stuff and put them in a video. And this video is already really long, and it only covered like the basics and like my thoughts on the class and stuff. This is where I want to end this video right now. I wish you guys a nice week, and stay tuned for more videos. And this video is like, I'm sorry if this was kind of like not informative enough for you guys. I don't know if it was, if it wasn't. It's just my 2 cents and rogues. And yeah, that's what it is. See you guys in the next one.
Don't take it so serious. Everything in life is a love story. Don't take it so serious. It shouldn't be so scary, it's a fairy tale. Don't take it so serious.